We are on the way to the Huon and Tasman Fracture marine parks south of Tasmania. We're here to study deep-sea coral communities living on an unusually large group of underwater mountains known as seamounts. On board Investigator, the bow is a great place to spot a variety of seabirds, but for the best view, we're going to have to go up there, to the Monkey Bridge, where the seabird and marine mammal observation team spend most of their time. This is Eric Waller. He heads up the seabird and marine mammal observation team.
We're up here early in the morning from sunrise and we're here till sunset of an evening, and we're recording all the birds and marine mammals that we see around the ship. So far we've seen 40 species of birds. About a third of them come from New Zealand, so we've got a lot of New Zealand birds that have found their way to this part of the world, and about 6 or 7 species of marine mammal. We only record the birds within 300 metres of the ship, and so that way it's a fixed transect survey. It's not just a collection of all the birds that we see. We use a variety of textbooks. We use the cameras. When we're looking at some of these birds, sometimes there's 2 or 3 closely related species, so we look at the photographs to make sure that we're identifying it correctly. This survey is looking at the distribution of birds and marine mammals around Australia. We need the information to protect these species, to conserve these species, and bring students along, and so there's this opportunity to train the next generation of researchers. The parks managers need this information from a management perspective as well.
It's a fascinating voyage. It's multidisciplinary, so there's lots of things going on. We've seen a large number of marine mammals, and we've seen something like 42 species of seabirds, which are using our marine parks to breed, to forage and to pass through on their way to other places.
Just saw some sort of small splashes out on the bow here.
The albatrosses are now starting to hang around that area as well, so they may be sensing that there's a bait ball or something forming. You can see just the albatrosses just flying around the ship at the moment. We've got birds sitting on the water, hanging around, and they're enjoying the conditions as much as we are. You can see they're flying in, passing the ship, within 20-30 metres of the bow, and then it's just a matter of seeing which ones are the best for lighting and which ones give us those details that we want in the photographs.
Trips like this help to bring images back so that people around Australia can understand and appreciate exactly what a unique and special set of places are being protected.
The seabirds and marine mammals that live at and above the surface have lives that are just as complicated as the corals in their communities far below. They help connect the deep sea to the surface, and the surface to other oceans and to the land where many roost and raise their young. That's why it's important that we take care of all the parts of these complex deep sea ecosystems. And one way to do that is through marine parks.